So this truck I bought in auction has a bad window switch. So this switch here is not working properly. So you can see here, it does kind of click to go down, but does not click to go back up. So it just kind of sits there. It just kind of flops around, right? So a lot of videos will have you replacing the entire door panel on this, like pulling the panel out to access this. I believe you can access it just by popping up under here. Now the issue is going to be popping up under here without gouging anything out. So I do have a variety of different tools and size tools. So I got a little bitty screwdriver. I've got this little pry tool that I'm going to try as well. So we'll see if we can pull that out of there without removing the entire door panel. Now to get this out, essentially you're just going to get a screwdriver underneath one of the corners and start prying up. It just has this little clip here and that little clip here. So you're not going to have to slide it one way or another. You're just going to pry up one side, and then once you can get under, you're going to want to pry up like right in the middle to be able to pull the entire thing out. So as you can see here, I now have it loose. So now I'm going to replace it with this part that I purchased. So it is just going to be this interior part. So it's just going to be this part that goes right in here that goes inside the plug. So you just have to disconnect it from here and here, and then there and there. So from those clips for the bezel, and then this part is just going to slide right out. Now, if you can find a part that includes the bezel, I would 100% recommend doing that, because getting these little four guys off of there, so this is the new part, but off of there is an absolute pain in the neck. Essentially you have to get 4 different tools prying up on all 4 of these at the same time. But if you pry too hard, you can see it's just a piece of plastic, so you're going to be busting this off. So an absolute pain. Would definitely be a lot easier if it was sold with the actual bezel itself. Would just make it a lot easier to replace the entire thing. It'd literally just be unplug, plug it back in, and you're good to go. I spent probably 15 minutes finally getting 4 different little thin flathead screwdrivers, one on each of these clips, and then I just kind of pressed and pried and pulled and finally got the old one out. So the new one quite literally just clips right inside the bezel. Super easy to put on, and then all you're going to do is then just plug it right in there on the top. Now it just has a little part where there's the clip. You can see where that clip's at, and the clip just goes facing the bottom side right like that, and then it's just going to push right back inside of here. So I got the ignition turned to on. Let's see if it works. And we are good. Goes up and down as it should. So it's quite simple to replace that switch. Just you have to get that switch out of the bezel, which that was the annoying part. But you don't have to disassemble the door or anything like that. So it makes it relatively easy to do.